Now then, Ducky, how are we doing? I'm hoping the chat works today. It is so far, at least. How are we doing? You good? Midzaman, I hope I pronounced your name right there. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I think the chat's working. Nice one. Yeah, man, I'm good, Ducky. You been up to much today? I've just basically took a day off. I've got loads of free time to use up, so yeah, I'm just using up the free time that I've got while I can, really. So yeah, I figured, sod it, just play some more SnowRunner. I'm just hoping the comments work overall. Curious what my objectives are. I've got to take, yeah, I was on Farming Sim earlier. I've left work last week, so got a good bit of time off till I find something else. Nothing sleep-ins. Can't beat sleep-ins, mate. Sleeping till whatever time you want's great, apart from when you've got kids like me. I'm up all the time. I rarely sleep. But yeah, my my objectives here are: I've got to pick up oil from this location here, and I've already got 2 trucks there from last night's mission. I've got to take 2 here, look, there's 1 and 1 there, so that's what I'm doing now, and then when that's done, I'm going to use this truck, what's still there, to drop the oil to this place and this place here. The problem of my kids are all teens, they sort themselves. Yeah, my eldest is a teen now, but my youngest not so much. Is this on PS4 or 5? It's on. I'm playing it on PS5, but it's the PS4 version, if that makes sense. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to platinum this one again. I've platinumed the PS5 version. Spent like 2,000 hours in that one. So now I want to platinum the PS4 version because I'm a glutton for punishment, really. But yeah, my objectives anyway is to do the oil drop-offs. But the problem is this particular route to get here. I remember this small stretch of halfway here is an absolute swamp bog. So that is like one of the hardest stretches of road on this entire map, is just that little bit. So we're going to have to just see how we get on. It's great. Yeah, sleep-ins, mate. Can't beat them. Sorry, I've only just saw that comment. I've got a second screen at the side of me, so if I miss any, I'll have to try and catch up on that. But we're all good on this awesome day. Our visuals, big difference between versions. Not really, for what it's worth. I assume Nidzaman. Can I just call you Nids? I hope that's okay. Yeah, the visuals are not all that much different. If anything, what's noticeable is just the frame rate at times, and I'd probably just say the loading times. But other than that, the visuals are pretty much the same. Thank you. It's just easier for me to, rather than saying long ones. What's Ducky say? Sorry, it's not too bad if you stay by the trees and use the winch. Yeah, I do remember that aspect. They're doing it before, but when I last played this, I did a bit of sort of. It's not a cheat as such, but I got the Taiga truck from Tamia and then came back and did the maps. But I'm not doing that this time. I'm using all the trucks from just the base game trucks, no DLC. Frame rate is 30 on. So there is frame rate differences then, Luke. How are we doing, Sausage? You good? Hope you don't mind me calling everybody. Sausage is a Yorkshire thing, I believe, so you're all getting called Sausage. Yeah, I'm not a frame rate snob, so I really don't mind a bit of a difference in frame rate. I mean, the game still plays pretty much the same, and I enjoy it, so let's just go with it, right? Yeah, I'm sound, Luke. I'm actually quite glad and happy that the comments are working today. I was hella annoyed at it last night. We're not working. I mean, I even put a stupid mask on at one point just to hide my face of my annoyance. My eyes aren't HD, so same here. Honestly, Ducky, I really don't care about. It's like I've been watching things on YouTube and they've been talking about PlayStation 6 and all this. I'm still fine with graphics on PS3 and PS4. I'm a PS1 player anyway, aren't I? So I really don't care. These graphics are excellent in my mind, and I don't really need anything more than this. I saw the Slipknot mask last night. Yeah, I was just extremely annoyed at that YouTube's synchronization. I believe what the problem was is the YouTube and PlayStation streaming system were not synchronizing properly. I just got really annoyed at that, and I think you could see it in my face, so I just thought, sod it, I'll put a mask on, just to mix it up a little bit, right? One of my favourite games is pixel graphics. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, if you've got a favourite game that's pixel art style, I mean, that sort of game, there's nothing wrong with those games, is there really? Oh God, I shouldn't have come through the middle yet. But no, I really don't care. I mean, even if they do a sequel to this game and it looks exactly like this game in terms of the graphics, I won't complain. I mean, the sheer amount of DLC on this game keep me happy forever. The only thing I wish the developers had done is put trophies to the DLC maps, because there is none. The trophies in this game are only tied to the base game. They didn't add any extras for all the DLC, which, yeah, I'm not bothered for trophies, but it would have been nice. An extra incentive, you know. It's the plans for a new one. You know, the developers of this game are still supporting this game to this day, even though it's like 6 years old at this point. Obviously, they've just put an announcement out recently saying they're no longer supporting Expeditions, which is the one that came out after this. There's still some vague support for Roadcraft. And they're releasing a new game that comes out next month from the same developers called Docked, which is basically the same sort of game engine, but you're a dock work, like you work on a dockyard. You have to just Google it. Docked, it's called, which is a strange name. And then they've got another game similar to this, trucking, but it's on highways, and that's called Road Kings. That what I've seen, whatever. It looks pretty cool. I'd like that one. But yeah, just Google Docked and Road Kings. It's the same game from these, but they've not said anything about like a SnowRunner 2 or a sequel to it, which I hope they do, because I friggin' love this game. No trophies for the yourselves, I think. Drive clubs are 100 trophies. Yeah, they've got loads of DLC for this game. I think there's like 17 or 18 different worlds. I'll just show you one sec. Global map. So obviously Michigan, Alaska, Tamia, that's the game, right? So there's that one, that's what's that? 1, 2, 3 Wisconsin, 4 or more, 5 Don, 6 Maine, 7 Tennessee, 8 Glades, 9 Ontario, 10 British Columbia, 11 Scandinavia, 12 Carolina, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 extra packs of DLC they've added to this. But yeah, not a single trophy to any of the DLC, which is a little bit shit, if I'm honest. I mean, just a little bit of extra effort for trophies would have been great. I went to install MudRunner, but there's 2 different ones. Are they the same? So, what MudRunner? These MudRunner, I believe, is this on PlayStation? Do you mean, or Xbox? As far as I'm aware, there's MudRunner, what's called just like a spin tires game or something, and then there's Mudrunner American Wilds. Is that what you mean? Even one trophy we've met with him. Yeah, even just one, like a completionist trophy would have been nice, but yeah, not a single one. Don't ask me why, but yeah, that's them. I've got, 1 second, let me grab it. If I can grab it off my shelf. No, I seem to have wedged it in there, but I've got the American Wilds one on PS4. Hang on, let me see if I can really grab it. I really need to sort my game shelf out. Oh, I'm driving with my leg. Yeah, the American Wilds one, that one. I think I paid like £4 for that off of eBay. Oh, I missed a comment there, sorry. This is sort of game that buying a complete edition of the Andes. Yeah, Luke, I'm hoping when they finally see the port for this game, they release like a complete edition with it all on the disc. I mean, they did with obviously the Mudrunner American Wilds. That's the complete edition of Mudrunner. So it'd be nice if they did do that, because I would then sell my base copy and then just buy the new one. Are they different games? No, Ducky, they're exactly the same game. It's just obviously one's with the DLC and one's without it. But the American Wilds DLC, for what it's worth, I mean, I played Mudrunner and had that version, but I never got round to playing the American Wilds DLC. Don't know why, to be fair. I think I stopped playing it for this, maybe. But I'm not sure, mate. I don't think they're different. I just think it's a case of with the same game and one's with or without DLC. That's pretty much all I think there is to it. Oh, it's that one done. Hey, no worries, man. I mean, Jesus, I'm not the best when it comes to information, but I'll help if I can. What do you do for a living? I'm an electrician by trade, Neds. Play around with wires and electrical stuff. Most of the time, though, I do a lot of. I used to do a lot of like new build rewiring and all that jazz. Nowadays, I just do a lot of remedial work because it's quicker, cheaper for me, and I get paid no better, if I'm honest. And I do a lot of tech repair stuff. I mean, this week I've done loads of like Nintendo Game Boy stuff, like repairing games and trace repairs and stuff on little boards. Been doing a lot of that this week. Easy job, if I'm honest. I wouldn't have minded being a truck driver though, doing this. I don't think there's much call for this sort of work in the UK though. It's good. You get to see cool games. Yeah. I mean, I've been fixing loads of like games as of late. I mean, I had a couple of Pokemon games that needed the batteries replacing recently. That's a super easy task to do, and I got paid crazy money for doing like a dozen of them. So I'm not going to complain at things like that. People want phones fixing, laptops, I'll do it, no dramas. I was a taxi driver for 18 years. Bloody hell, Ducky. How'd you manage that? I imagine being a taxi driver. Did you work like the night shifts, Ducky, where you had to deal with drunks? I imagine that were a nightmare, right? In cities, no doubt, as well. Power to you for doing a job like that for that long. I don't think I could hack it for 18 days, let alone 18 years. Get up that hill, get up there. Bear with me, I'm going to one-handed this while I have a drink of coffee. Cheers. Hang on, I just missed that comment. At first I did nights, it wasn't too bad. We've done 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. Bloody hell. Power to you, mate. I mean, I get bored. I get bored sitting in a car when I have to just drive anywhere. Like work sites and stuff, I hate driving. Although strangely in this game I love it. And I'm a massive fan of racing games. But getting behind the wheel of a real vehicle, I just get bored. I hate driving. It's weird, that's weird, right? City traffic can be pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, the place I originate from. It's now a city, but it wasn't when I left. It was just classified as a town. But the traffic was never that bad there per se. But where I live now, I'd say 7 to 8 months a year, the roads are really, really quiet, and then through the summer, like the summer months, the roads are just gridlock everywhere. And it's not even city life here. But it's Cornwall. If you know Cornwall at all, in the summer season it gets ridiculous on the roads down here. Getting closer to where I need to be here, so I'm going to try and do, after I've done this particular contract, I'm going to try and do a big one that's got quite a few different steps to it. So there's a couple available, like ones, I mean, not like the one the other night I did that took me 2.5 hours to do. That was insane. But we'll see. I won't be surprised if it was another 2+ hours contract fight. But I've done everything I need to do today. I've already eaten. I've done all my chores in the house, so I'm going to put a few hours into this again today. We'll see how we get on though first. Either the chat's broke again, or we've gone quiet in here, folks. Talk to me. Ah, here we go. There we go, Nids. Nice one. For some reason, I was thinking my chat had broke again. It'll just be my luck, really. Resi 9. I'll be honest, Nids. I'm not a massive Resident Evil fan. I'm not really into horror games, and the only Resident Evil games I do like are the original 3. I'm not a massive fan of some of the newer ones. And horror games scare the living crap out of me. And I don't know, I just don't enjoy feeling scared when playing video games, which is mad for a bloke my age to say, really. But yeah, I get scared really easy with video games. Right, that's that one done. So we need to now get into... Where is he? This truck. Now plan a different route. I'm excited for just some different things. It's amazing on the Pro. Yeah, I was watching a guy do a review on it last night, but I'll be honest, I fell asleep. It was when I finished the stream last night. I just was watching it on my phone. It seems okay from what I gather, but honestly, if it's got scares in it, it's probably not going to be for me. And another thing what turned me off with Resident Evil, if I'm honest, is, bear with me, I'll catch up with the comments in a second, hang on. Yeah, the thing what turned me off with the Resident Evil, the modern games anyway, and it might sound daft to some, is Like, for example, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, it was mostly the virus, and it was mostly like zombies, and the mutant creatures were a side to it. Resident Evil 4, it was all that Las Plagas, is it, where you shoot the head off and these weird tentacles come out. I didn't enjoy 4 for that reason, because I expected like zombies and mutated creatures, where Resi 5 was just a weird one for me. I didn't enjoy that. Resident Evil 6, I played. Leon's campaign I enjoyed, the others not so much. Resi 7, I played it in VR and it scared the living shite out of me, and I've not played it since. I've not played 8 and 9. I'll probably get to a point when Village is cheap, I'll get Village, and then when 9's cheap, I'll get that. But yeah, I'm just not a massive fan of the Resident Evil games. I know it's got its followings and everything, but yeah, I'm just not that into it, in all honesty. The original trilogy for me is where I'm happy just playing them, and I can quite easily leave the rest. I don't need to play them once. Hang on, where are we going? Right, so back this way to here, and then it's just a case of following this road, innit? And then we're good. Right, hang on, let me catch up to the comments. Apologies, I went on a little rant there, didn't I? I get it. Did you try Resi 4, 5, 6, the less horror mode? Yeah, as I just said there, yeah, I did play those ones. I didn't really like them. Hello, mate. Hey up, Xbox. How we doing, mate? I hope you're well on this glorious Wednesday, wherever you are. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the weather here is windy and wet, so nothing new for Cornwall. Now then, Raider, how we doing? Aloha. First off, said I come and play to you yesterday regarding the audio. The chat was acting up. Yeah, I got really annoyed. How we doing? Yeah, I got annoyed at the chat not working yesterday, and I was hoping that it would work today, because I really wanted to plug on and play some more of this. So thankfully, it does work. Good, thanks, man. Still working a lunch break. Yeah. So you're tuning into me, chat some rubbish and drive some trucks through mud on your lunch break. I like it. But yeah, I think I'll be putting in a few hours today. I've got no other things to do today, so I think I'm going to play a lot of this today. Weather's a lot better here. I'm not sure where you are, Xbox, but yeah, down here it's awful. I'm getting a little bit fed up, if I'm honest, with the weather down here. Oh, hang on. It's not use YouTube. Got to a point no one can send comments unless people type in different languages. Yeah, I don't understand what's wrong with YouTube as of late. I mean, when I had a look online to figure out what the issues were, there were loads of different like Reddit threads, and I don't really use Reddit, but there were loads of comments in there saying that YouTube constantly change aspects about the algorithms and stuff, and it messes things up. I don't understand how any of that works. I just want to be able to play a game and stream it and talk to people. I don't care about some algorithmic nonsense. I mean, I couldn't even spell the word algorithm if you give me a piece of paper and a pen without Googling the word at the very least. Glad they got fixed because it frustrates me when talking about the words, especially long messages. Yeah, it drives me mad. I'm glad it's sorted anyway. Oh, hang on, I've got another comment here. Hang on. Have you got any new games in the last few days? Did you try Poi Poi? I've got a few new games. I'll give you a little sneaky peek. No, I haven't had a chance to try Poi Poi yet because I've been playing this. Hang on. Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy Asha, they were on my recent video. Some new bits I picked up are the Hitman 2 Steelbook on PS4, so it's just a Steely lot. I love myself a Steely. Hang on, this one's a bit better. The Final Fantasy 15 Deluxe Edition Steelbook. Again, I love myself a Steelbook, so I had to pick that one up. Hang on. Expedition 33 on PS5. I've been after it for a while, so I wanted that. And my other new bits, I own every single HD collection on the PS3. So the last ones I needed were the Hitman HD collection. I've got all of the HD ones now, because then the last one is the Splinter Cell trilogy. So yeah, that's there's another reason I'm not massively bothered about PS2, because the games I wanted to play on PS2 are now on PS3. So, yeah, and then I got a cheeky PS1 game that was 70 quid. Blasto. That's currently all I've got at the minute. I'm waiting for a parcel from Vinted to come. I can't even remember what that game is. But yeah, that should be here at some point this week. Oh, bear with me. Sorry, I've lost the comments as well. Algorithm. What will I stream when you finish SnowRunner? I don't know, to be honest. I'm going to probably put it up to the people that are watching me to suggest a game they'd like to see. I've got loads of games I want to play that I've not played, so I'll put it up to you guys, really. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Nids. I love that steelbook. It looks great. I mean, I got the... hang on, there's another Final Fantasy steelbook I do have as well, which I don't mind. It's the Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD one, and look at it. Yeah, it's a good, nice steelbook, that one. Right, let me shift that one, get that out of the way. Catch up to comments. Love the steelbooks. I've got the other Hitman on the... Yeah, I've got the Hitman 1 and 2 now, steelbooks. I'm just trying to find Hitman 3 steelbook. For Final Fantasy 15, it's lovely. I also own all the HD collection of the Devil May Cry one. As there's a collection on PS4. Yeah, I've got the Devil May Cry one. It was another recent one. I think I mentioned it in the video I did. I've got the Devil May Cry PS3 HD. Awesome. The only steelbook I need. The PS4 is 0. The Final Fantasy. Is it that what, like that red one? That weird shaped one? Final Fantasy Type 0? No plat on the white one. Well, you can't get a platinum on that. On the Hitman. I mean, to be fair, I got the Hitman World of Assassination collection, which is basically 1, 2, and 3 on the PS5 anyway. I hate that they messed up the faces in the Final Fantasy HD. Yeah, Final Fantasy X, spot on game, I love it. But, you know, it is what it is. Some of these HD games didn't really, those games didn't really work as the HD works. Which is the worst one? It's the Silent Hill one, isn't it? You've retracted a message there, Luke. Yeah, the Silent Hill, get up there. Silent Hill HD collection, was it 3 and 4? 2 and 3 in it, sorry. They messed that up big time. Then they used Comic Sans or something for the text on the Welcome to Silent Hill sign. It looked a bit naff, didn't it? And there were no fog, which is what Silent Hill's all about. Bear with me. Coffee time. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I don't remember the sound issues for what it's worth, because it's been a long time since I played it. Again, because I'm not good with horror stuff at all. So in my mind, I've got no incentive to go back to play it, even if it's janky and awful. It just, I kind of want to see it just for the laugh, if that makes sense. But yeah, I just don't want to have nightmares, in all honesty. I have trouble sleeping sometimes as it is, without scary video games wrecking my sleep. Let's get around the edge of the water. Yeah, back to Ducky's comment about what I'm going to stream after. Took me some suggestions what you think I should stream. I mean, in all honesty, I was thinking about an RPG, in all honesty, when I was giving it some thought the other day. Dead Space is pretty scary too. Yeah, I'll be honest, I enjoyed Dead Space. Even though I don't do horror, for some reason I could actually play Dead Space. Don't ask me why, but I think it's the only horror game I could tolerate. I think it's more because it was, I don't know, like something like set in space, if you know what I mean. Whereas like Silent Hill, for example, is more like dark, like human things, like whereas Dead Space is in space and it's aliens, so to speak. So, you know, just talking about JRPGs. Yeah, I mean, chuck me some JRPG suggestions that I mean, if I've got it, I'll give it a go. I mean, to be honest, I've got, right, Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of an Elusive Age, is it? I've got that right, and I've never played it, and I wouldn't mind giving that a go. But then, I've never played Final Fantasy 16 yet. I've not got round to it, so I maybe thought about getting hold of a copy of that. But then I've also got Star Ocean: The Second Story Remastered on PS4. I've got the Lunar Collection, and I've recently got, Jesus, what is it? The Suikoden or Suikoden remasters. So yeah, I'm up for any suggestion. I was thinking RPG, but maybe I could play a horror game and you could have a laugh at me. This might sound daft to some of you, right? But I'm a massive fan of the Alien franchise. Like, I love the movies, the books. Some of the games are a bit naff, but some are good. It's PS1. I could stream PS1 and just have my phone filming my TV and do it that way, and then have my laptop for the comments. I did think about that, but again, I'm open to suggestions. Like, I really want to play Alien Isolation, right? I really want to play it. I mean, I've only ever played it up to like chapter 3, so I genuinely wouldn't mind playing it, finishing it, and maybe streaming it for your lot to laugh at me. I genuinely did think about it, and I wouldn't mind doing it. Oh God, damaging my truck here. But I think, to be honest, I think if I played Alien Isolation on stream, knowing that there's people watching me, it might give me a bit more courage to play it without crapping my pants. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously it'll give you guys a laugh if I have some weird reaction to it, like shit I miss out. But yeah, maybe Alien Isolation's an option there, and I'd play it only on stream. But yeah, chuck me some ideas on what you guys think. I'm open to anything. Oh, chapter 7, 8, Isolation, Ball Lake. Ball Lake. That alien is so annoying. See, I've seen a few videos on Alien Isolation, and people like when it's in the vents and stuff and people shitting themselves, and I found it amusing, but then I think when I play it, I wouldn't find it amusing, although I do want to, I want to play it. I want to be able to say I've played and finished every single Alien game. Like, I've got Dark Descent, that's a pretty good game, and I've got, oh God, what's the one? Fireteam Elite. I finished the story on it, but that's about as much as I've done with that game, because I didn't really enjoy that one. I've never finished Alien Isolation. I've only ever got as far as chapter 3 and then tapped out because I'm a bit of a pussy. Right, so a quick drink of my coffee. Right, we're on to the worst bit, and that's going down this bit. But if like Ducky said, stick to this side of the trees and use the winch. So let's go for it. Released by Rogue Incursion Stay. Play it after Isolation. Yeah, I really want a physical copy of it. I really do, but I know it's only available digitally for some stupid reason. Stop releasing games digitally only. I mean, I think you said the other day it was dirt cheap, didn't you? Has it got the... Because they re-released it without needing VR, didn't they? Is it the version that you don't need VR that's cheap on the store at the minute? Because if it is, I might even buy it myself today and play it later. Just for the laugh. £14, it's the VR free version. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind VR. I mean, it gives me motion sickness, but I also don't want to play a game where I'm forced to play it. It's nice to have it as an option in a game, if you know what I mean. Right, bear with me, I'm putting it on daytime. Alright, right now then, Gib. How are we doing, Sausage? Hope you're well. Right. This is the most tetchy bit, getting down this strip. You try GT7 on the VR. I haven't got VR2, PSVR 2. I've only got the first generation VR. And if I'm honest, I've only used it like twice. But I did get it for super cheap, so I can't complain. Just check the store, it's back up to 20, so I can wait for another sale. Oh no, we missed it. We should have got it the other day. To be fair though, it's only £6 in it. Where's the Mrs. Collection video? Never used a VR. Yeah, I think it's PSVR 2 only, Ducky. If it is, then obviously I can't play it in VR 2. Sausage is an insult in Liverpool. Is it? Oh, in that case, Ducky, I'm sorry, I didn't realise that. My missus is a Scouser, and she's never said anything when I use it. Hang on a sec. Where's the Mrs. Collection vid? Buzzing for it. Gib, I'll be honest, the shelf behind me, where my missus' stuff is, it is stacked out with loads of mess at the minute. It needs rearranging and tidying up because there's books and bloody Lego and all sorts just shoved on that shelf. So once I get it tidied, I will do it then. It's just at the minute there's like half of a Spider-Man head on there made of Lego, and then a load of books, some Blu-rays, and my wife's hairspray is just casually put on there. So it needs tidying up before I start doing any videos on there. It's okay. Yeah, sorry, Ducky, I didn't realise sausage was an insult anywhere else. It's just like a term of endearment from where I'm from. It's like, right, mate, Alan Sausage. I don't know, if it's an insult, I apologise. I didn't mean it to be. Fair dues. Yeah, honestly, Gib, it's a right mess, and I mean, it probably will only take me like 15-20 minutes to tidy it all and rehome all the junk, but it's not my shelf and I can't be bothered. No! Get on the wheels. Jesus. That was close. Right, we can salvage this. Hang on, comment doesn't bother me. Alright, fair enough, man. I mean, honestly, I didn't mean to upset anyone from Liverpool if you're watching by saying sausage. The silly sausage. Yeah, I feel like it, mate. Nearly losing me load after that mission. There we go. That'll do. Right, back on we go. Silly sausage. Detour. Hang on. Detour. Why do I need a detour? No. Why do I need a detour? I think I might take this detour because that looks a bit... Hang on. Can't get the camera lower, can you? I've got a feeling that lean like tilts away towards that way. I'll go round. If this don't work, then if this is just deep snow, then I've not helped myself, have I? Any upgrades down there? Nope. Well, I think going back the other way, I'll go the other route and see why it was there was a detour there. At least then if I crash the truck, I can just recover it to the garage, can't I? This looks stressful. It's actually really chilling, Gib, in all honesty. I mean, some aspects can be stressful, especially like if I'd have lost the load and the truck had have gone over at that point, then I'd have been screwed and I'd have had to have sent another truck to rescue it. So it's when things like that happen, it can be quite stressful. But in all honesty, just driving a truck through mud and wangling your way through the environment, it's quite therapeutic in all honesty. Or it is to me at least. How similar as Expeditions. In Expeditions you don't move cargo around like you do in this. It's mostly like a scouting game, so you drive a lot of the 4x4s to different points on the map, and then occasionally you do is it the seismic vibrator modules you get on the vehicles in this game? That's mostly what you do in Expeditions. You just go around scanning the environment, finding another place, scanning the environment. It's okay because it's got all the physics and everything of this game, and you're going up and down hills and through mud and crossing rivers, but other than that, there's nothing to it. I would probably say skip on Expeditions unless you manage to pick it up for less than like a £5. Got a boost. Enjoy the stream. Yeah, man. Nice one. Thank you for dropping in, Gib. Enjoy the rest of your day, dude. But yeah, if you can get Expeditions dirt cheap, then pick it up. But if it's going to cost you like 10 plus quid, I'd probably say just wait. Oh, it's free on Plus, is it? Give it a try, man. I mean, if you can stream it without having to download it, then it might give you a taste before you waste your time downloading it. But if it's free, then yeah, just give it a try. What's the harm? You might even enjoy it, if I'm honest. I mean, I enjoyed just the chill driving and the physics aspect. I enjoyed that until in like the latter half of the gaming, it was mostly just vibrator moduling everywhere. That really wound me up because it was just the same thing. Right, we're here. Oh, wrong one. Right, that's that objective done. Quick sip of coffee before we start another one. Right. Let's have a look at the next jobs. Now some of that strip there, I didn't find it as bad as I did last time I played this game, so let's move on to the next. Right, that's logging. I ain't got a powerful enough truck really yet. Can't do them yet. Fire in a barrel, what's that? Deliver to the port, fuel. Ah, that's a nice simple task. We'll tick that one off the box. Get that one done, because I've got a truck there as well. So this should be a lot easier. Let's get it done. Nice easy task, this one. I just remember this truck having terrible tyres, so this one might be a challenge. Right, so after this mission with this truck, I'll recover this truck so I can customise it to have better tyres. It'll probably be a challenge getting through just this small bit here. Tyres are not very good for this sort of environment, are they? god, I'm stuck already. Rely on the winch a bit. Jesus. The winch is OP in this game. Bear with me, I've got something showing up on the... Oh, now we're going. Now we're moving. The only problem with the internal view for me on this, like you can make his hands spaz out a little bit. That's not good, is it? That could have gone bad. Right, easy task that one. Find the next one. On to the next. Right, what we got? Oil rig. Trying to learn Python. Sorry for not being next to my chat. What's Python, Nids? Is it some computer program or something? I've never heard of it. I wouldn't honestly. If it is a computer thing, I haven't got a clue. I don't even know how to work a PC, let alone work on programs. Right, so what we've got to do here. Oh God, I need I assume that means hello. Hello, Mortet. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping in. Right, I need saddle high off-road truck. Hello. Hi, there you go. I hope you're doing well, dude. Right, so I need this truck, but it's a computer language. I actually went to law school, didn't do anything with it. Wanted to try myself in some programming. Oh, nice. Hope you learn it well, mate. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin. It's really not my forte at all. I can play computers, and computer games at least. That's as good as it's going to get for me, I'm afraid. Right, so I need an off-road truck, saddle high. Right, this is an off-road truck, so we need to go back and get saddle high on the back. Where are we at? Saddle high. Does that crane add weight? We'll just take it off anyway. There we go. What's the rarest plat you've got? I don't know, to be fair. I mean, I think it's one of the Transformers games on the PS3. I think it's got like a less than 0.3, 0.4% completion. Don't quote me though, but yeah, I think that's the rarest one I've got. Right, you're coming with me because I feel like I'm going to need fuel. Oh, damn it. I've knackered a tyre already. Right, hang on. There we go. Cheap way to fix it, right? But yeah, in regards to my platinum trophies, I think I've got like 180 something. 185, I want to say. Yeah, I think I'm not really sure on rarities anymore. I don't keep track of that, if I'm honest. Right, let's try not to destroy my truck straight away this time. Oh, what am I doing? Hang on. I wanted to do that mission, I didn't even activate it. What was the hardest for you? Jesus, if you want me to be honest, one I found really hard. Some people might laugh at this, but Call of Duty, World at War, the second to last mission in that game on Veteran is a test of anyone's patience. If I was to show you my trophy list, the level before the second to last one, so the third to last level, between then and the second to last level trophy for completing it on Veteran, it was like nearly 3 months because I lost my rag so much with that game that I just kept having breaks from it. Because of on Veteran, the enemies spawn out of thin air and they keep spamming you with grenades, and there's nothing you can do when there's like 10 of them that land at side of you at any given time. Let us see. Dan, how we doing, Dan's Riv? Hope we're doing well, mate. If I got that right, Dan's Riv or Dan's Riv. One of the two. Yeah, how we doing, man? Good, I hope. Is this where I need to go? Anyway. Cheers. How did you find the last bot on Astrobot? Last level was pretty tough obstacle. You know, the last level on Astrobot, I don't remember where the bots were, to be honest. Half the time you just have to pay attention to the little clues in the background, but that last level on Astrobot, I don't know, I either got extremely lucky or what, but I think it only took me like 10 attempts to do it. But I found it, I'll be honest, I found Astrobot quite easy, in all honesty. Like, well, it is a youngun's game, isn't it? But I know there's a few people that have had trouble with that last level. Nice with that. Yeah, I'm not really good at platformers either, you know. But the occasional one, I don't mind. Like Crash Bandicoot, I'm rubbish at, but Spyro, I'm actually quite good at. And then the Astrobot games, I'm pretty good at them. What was that? Loved getting Astrobot, but yeah, it felt like quite an enjoyable one. I mean, the last level where you're basically, is it the one or near the end when you're in the ships and you're in the PS5 ship and then you get into the PS1 ship and it does the intro sound of the consoles and stuff? That was pretty nostalgia hitting. I didn't mind that. It was pretty cool. Some first-person shooters have really hard trophies on Wolfenstein classes. Yeah, I wouldn't even begin. I wouldn't even try the Wolfenstein games. I know they're notoriously hard. I play it on the difficulty where he's got the pacifier or dummy, whatever we call it, in his gob. That I'm not very good at shooting games no more. My reaction times are not what they once were. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not going the right way. This time, I'm not taking the detour coming here. I'm going to see how this little main route goes. Try not to tip it over. It's either going to go swimmingly, or it's going to go horribly wrong. Those detour signs are usually there for a reason, so let's ignore it though. Oh, is this gonna tip me over here or something? Oh, it's not that bad. Why is there a detour? No idea. Whoa, whoa. Now then, Gareth, how are we doing? Are you off to work? Are you working a late one, are you? What time are we on? 1:30, so yeah, you got a late shift, is it? Hope it goes well, mate. I mean, no envy there working late. I don't miss those things. That weren't too bad. I don't know why they were putting a detour sign on the road. I work afternoons. Comments working. Yeah, I'm glad the comments are working now, mate. It was annoying the hell out of me last night. I don't know what caused it, but it's fixed now, so it don't matter. Excuse me. But yeah, you work afternoons. I hope your shift or work goes well, mate. Whatever it is you do. I mean, I used to work afternoon shift work years ago when I worked in warehousing and such. And that's something I don't miss one bit. Right, this trailer's pretty big. Do I think I'm going to get it down that road, or shall I detour it? Hello from Thailand, mate. You're in Thailand, Mark? How are we doing? Bloody hell, I bet weather's better there than it is here, dude. You're in Thailand? What are you doing in Thailand? Is it your like a, what do you call it, like a honeymoon jolly? Honeymoon, holiday, one of the two? Or maybe even work. I don't know where. But Thailand, you're watching me from there, mate? Nice. Don't be drinking too many of those alcoholic beverages, mate. Doing some money for main afternoons. Streaming tonight. I'll catch you later. Yeah, no worries, Gareth. I mean, I did plan on doing a fair few hours. That's it. I think I paid for Mark's holiday to Thailand. That's it. All that PS1 stuff I bought off of him. That sounds about right. I've not quite paid for his Porsche yet, but I've paid for his trip to Thailand. That's it, you know it, Mark. When you get back from Thailand, you need to get back on sourcing me more PS1 games. My sources have dried up a little bit. I've only got one new one this week. Holy shit, I can see this going wrong. I can see this going wrong. Yeah, we're gonna go slow through here, I think. I've got visions of this flipping and taking me with it. This truck's got no oomph in low range. Ooh. Well, that weren't too bad. Yeah, we've bossed it. We're doing it. Man, oh well, I had a nightmare with the Black River one trying to take shortcuts. Yeah, there's one thing I've learned on this game is never take shortcuts. The game's designed in such a way that it's always the longest route that you should be taking. What was the comment there? Yeah, honeymoon mate, just retired for the night. I'm done in from too much grub. A bit of a Vita kick at the moment. Stupidly started collecting for that instead of modding it. Yeah, I saw that you've been selling a few Vita games. I was considering collecting for Vita, but yeah, it's just easier to mod it, innit? I mean, I ain't got patience for multiple collections on the go at once. I want to try and focus on one at any given time. Yeah, the Vita is a great console, I agree that. Well, yeah, got more power to you, Mark. I mean, you've got some pretty niche collecting, like with the is it Premier Manager, the one with the front covers you were on about to me. I still don't have the 2000 one yet. Not even one front cover, let alone all of them. Well, enjoy your honeymoon in Thailand, mate. You're not missing much weather out back here anyway. Jammy sausage, I won't mind being in Thailand right about now. I ain't had a holiday since COVID started. What's that, 2000? Yeah, if I was a mud meat, yeah, just sounds like that's right. Still doing them back. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I mean, the price of Vita games as well is insane, isn't it? Some of them Vita games are ridiculously priced. I mean, the Uncharted game on Vita, it's still worth like 10 plus quid, whereas every other version of Uncharted is like quid. Like dirt cheap games. I mean, even Vita editions of like FIFA, some of them are quite pricey. Like, why? Come on, get round here. God. Come on. Wiggle steer it, wiggle steer. There we go. Some slow bloody progress here. Smoke while I plod on. Going for PS3 full set. It's upsetting the later FIFAs. Over 10 quid. Yeah, I'll be honest, when I finish the PS1, I do have 50-50 in my mind about going for a full PS3 as well. But, I mean, I've got like 400 PS3 games already, so I've got a bit of a head start at least. And I've got FIFA 18, I think, already. It's just the last one's 19, right? Yeah, I've got some of the pricey PS3 stuff out of the way already. Not all of them, but I've got a good head start, you could say. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? This is some slow progress dragging this thing. The annoying part about this truck is it's got no diff lock, so I just have to wheel spin it. How many is in a full PS3 collection? I think it's around 1,700 games, right? Could be wrong. I feel like it's 1,703 or something. Or I don't know. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 1,700 roughly. Or is it just under 1,200? That's pal. Right. For some reason I've got 7 in my head. Is it 1,107? I've got. I saw someone. Oh, you've done it, have you, Dan? You've got them all. Jesus. 1173. See, now I knew there was a 7 in it somewhere in the full number, because I saw it, picture of a full set on. I think someone posted it to Reddit or something a while back, and I just remember seeing a 7. I knew it was in there somewhere. Hopefully not a PS. Oh no, Mark. I'm not bothered. The thing for me is, obviously on PS1, I'm only going for the black label ones, right? Because it looks great, just a wall of black. But on the PS3, because the spines are all different anyway, there's no uniformity to the PS3 spines. Like I'm looking here at my PS3 collection, and there's a couple that have got the white spines, but none of them are uniform overall. But yeah, I won't do the essentials. If I end up with some essentials, I don't mind. I don't mind the odd essential in my collection. I've already got like 10 that are just what I've picked up cheap from charity shops and stuff, but I ain't doing that essentials collection. Sod that. I ain't paying, like, let's say, is it FIFA 17? The essentials version, it goes for silly money. I got FIFA 17 on standard version that I paid like £1 for. It's FIFA 17. Don't really care. I mean, I know that probably sounds a bit daft in light of I only collect the black labels with this, but, you know, we've all got us quirks, right? This is a slow process. But yeah, if you've got the full set there, sorry, I got lost in myself there, but yeah, if you've got the full collection, Dan, that's amazing. Crack on. Hey, what have you got? Are you doing next? Are you plan on doing another console, or are you done for full setting? Because I'll be honest, I think if I do the PS3, that'd be the end of the idea of full setting for me. Just because they take up a lot of room, and there's a lot of games that are pure bilge that you just have to get because they're part of that collection. So I'm in two minds about the PS3, but if I do, that will be the last full set I do. I won't be doing any more after that. I can't get to that tree yet. Right, okay. Recently beat Armored Core Advance on PC. Great games. Came out. I'm good to find them now. Are the Armored Core games rare, are they? I know the first one on PS1 cost quite a bit when I got that, but I didn't realise all of them were rare. I'm in the process of getting all generations of PlayStation Schmotelli. So you're basically going for like a genre full set now instead of a console full set. I get you. But don't say that word, by the way, Dan. You know I don't like that word. No, I don't mind if people use it. It's just I won't use those words. Come on. Look at this pace I've got going here. I've got like an inch a minute. Right, I'm going to assist myself with the winch. That's it. Almost off the dirt road, finally. I can't believe you've been watching me do this. What the hell? Why is my chat repeating itself again? That's from earlier on. Apologies about that. I think it's just PlayStation YouTube doing some weirdness again. I think... Dan, do you know any shmups that aren't too difficult? Preferably PS1. That's actually a good question there from Ducky. I don't mind though that genre of game, but yeah, I'm not very good at them. They're all really a bit too fast-paced for me. Some slow-paced ones won't be bad. I think all Armored Core games are rare, especially because they haven't been ported to anything new. Right, that'd probably make sense then. I mean, the Armored Core games, in all honesty, I've only ever played the one on PS1. I've never played any of the other ones. Oh god, I'm stuck on it. Hang on. The Darius games, like horizontal around the vertical classics for a reason. You say sausage, not schmops. Yeah, you've got a point there, Ducky. If I use sausage, come on, pull that up, get out of there. Whoa, there we go, we're up and over. Right, I don't know if my chat's working again. See, look, why is it doing that? It's showing up on my phone though, but I assume it'll catch up eventually. I've only ever played one and it was super strange on the SNES. I love that game. I assume you're talking amongst yourselves there. I mean, I have no idea what that game is. What you're saying there on the SNES, what is it? Super Strike Gunner? Shmup? Is it one of them? Right, let's get on with this now. I'm making a meal of this mission. Oh, right. There we go. So now my chat on my monitor is not working. Hang on. Yeah, righto. Yeah, I got it right then. Yeah, my chat's not working on there, but it's working on my phone. So if you see me looking down more, that's why. Got in the this one. Shut up. eBay snipe. No, Dan. I'm not happy about that. That's quite a rare game, that, you know. It's one I've been after since the start of all this. 70 quid. You lucky sausage. Apologies if you don't like sausage, but that is a good, great find for that. But Jesus, that is very lucky to get it for that price. Yeah, it's one of a few of the bigger ones that I still don't have yet. Why is it coming up with old comments again? I think it'll catch up in a minute. This stupid PlayStation chat doing its own thing. We're here. Probably been asked before, but do you have a favourite PS1 game? Yes, I do, mate. I say not any one particular favourite PS1 game, but two of my all-time favourites. Can I say two as one? For one, Vagrant Story and Future Cop LAPD. Great games. Right, let's see what the crack is now, yeah? Another mission. Mountain delivery. We get to go to a new map. Comments coming up from ages ago again. Yeah, Ducky. Yeah, spot on. I don't know what's going on with these comments in the corner, by the way, but yeah, I can't control that, but at least I can still see what you're saying to me on my phone. So it's not completely broken, right? Right, so I need to take 4 oil barrels. Hang on, let's see what I've got. What's this one? Done it again. For RPG games, would you play Mass Effect? I've played the Mass Effect games Xbox. I've done the first 3 on PS4. I never got to play them on PS3, but I did them with is it the Legendary Edition? Is that what they called the Mass Effect re-release on PS4? I platinumed all 3 of them on the PS4, but I couldn't get into Andromeda. For some reason, I just did not enjoy that game at all. But the first 3, I platinumed all 3 of them. Isn't that the worst one in the series as well? Parts times 4. Here again. Should we do a different mission for some variety? Because I feel like doing that one's a bit meh. 4 oil barrels from there. Yeah, we'll do that one because it means I get to go to a new zone. So we'll do that. And I do need a trailer so I can do it in one trip. What truck should we use for it? I think I'm going to use that Western Star jobby wherever I park that. There it is. Yeah, we'll get the Western Star, recover it. No, I shouldn't even have to recover it, should I? Go there. Oh God, that's an excursion and a half, isn't it? I've got to go round. Should we try cutting over the river there? Do you think that's possible? Yeah, we'll try it. And I'll take a trailer, so yeah, let's go for it. Try anything once, yeah? Oh, I can't take a trailer with this damn truck. Right, let me just reevaluate. Don't know if a truck's in that area. Fleet Star, no. Royal 17. Vehicles. Oh. That's so annoying. I can't take a trailer with that thing. There's no trailers lying around because I can't get a trailer out unless there's already one, and there isn't one. So yeah, we'll just recover it. I think it'd be easier. I'm signing off, mate. Thought I'd quickly pop by. I saw you alive. May have to give this game a go when I get back. Looks strangely addictive. Yeah, no worries, Mark. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Enjoy your time in Thailand. This game is addictive, mate. It's weird how addictive a game driving through mud is. But yeah, I really enjoy it. But yeah, enjoy your trip, mate, and hit me up when you get back with some and see what we can get with PS1 games, mate. I'm itching for my fix, so to speak. Right, I'm a little bit at a loss as to what best approach I should do here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this can actually... Right, hang on, I can't do nighttime. If this can take a trailer, then I don't have to recover it, because I hate doing recovering vehicle nonsense. So let's go for this trip. All one, or have one attached. Step deck, that's a 5 slot. Don't really want 5, that's a wide one, don't want that. It's a wide one, don't really want that. It's a 3 slot with additional fuel. Oh, is there no bigger one? I can get one of them. Oh, 6 slot job here. Bit long, but you know what? Let's go for it. Let's risk it. In fact, hang on. We're going to do a little bit of a naughty first. Hang on. Rule. There we go. No, wrong button. There we go. We're going to use that. Other pallets. Right. So, map, map. What did I say that job was? It was that one, wasn't it? Mountain delivery. Not that one. Here we go. We're going to do that one, and we're going to go to there, and then up there. So let's try and plot a route that way. Hang on. Yeah. This way. Let's take the longer route, so I feel like this might be safer for the truck. Go round, go to there, and cut back up that way. Might be a bit sketchy getting that trailer over there, but we can try. And then I'm going to go back that way and try to cross the river here. If I can cross the river there, that'll be a bonus for me in my mind. There we go, the rest is simple. I've only played the Legend Edition, but not Andromeda because I've heard bad things. Yeah, from what little time I tried to give it, I just did not enjoy it at all. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. Maybe there's a reason people didn't like it, but yeah, I really didn't. I just couldn't get into Andromeda at all. It felt like it didn't really feel like the previous three. I mean, it was alright graphically, don't get me wrong, but I know it didn't sell well either, did it, Andromeda? I feel this trailer's probably a bit too big, but let's go for it. There we go, skidding all over the place. I've got an idea. This might work or it might not. Hang on, stop the engine. I'm going to take this with me. So I'm going to a new map and I might need to scout some areas there. What am I doing? Apologies. Took my eyes off the screen for like 30 seconds. Let's drag this one with me. That worked well, didn't it? Not sure if my chat's broken again or not. It's not popped up again, but then no one's commented, so I don't know. Oh, what the hell is going on? But we're going to go with it. It's quite lame, that, innit? Do you get status updates on how much of the map you've completed? Not updates per se, but if I go into there, like it shows. Oh, hang on, L2. So, like Michigan, the first area, it shows I found all the vehicles, the watchtowers, and the upgrades, and then obviously the missions. I only finished 39 of 89 on that one particular map, which is crazy. I didn't realise there were that many. But yeah, it kind of shows you some of the stats, and then obviously Alaska. I've only done 15% of this map up as it stands. I found all the vehicles and only 4 watchtowers. So I've got quite a bit to do in here, but I believe Michigan I only completed the main objectives rather than not all of the side stuff, because I wanted to have a little change of scenery and try and unlock a few more vehicles. So I think before I go to Russia, I will probably in fact, no, when I go to Russia, I'll go to Russia, unlock some more vehicles, and then probably go back through it from the beginning again there to clean up all the things I left behind, if that makes sense. Well, that's basically how you know what you've done. And there is a way of... Hang on, I'll show you, see if you can find it. There you go, look, you can see what contracts you've still got to do. If you've done them, there'll be a tick at the side. There you go, like them ones. Whereas these ones obviously show that I've still got them ones to do. Then there's the tasks, doing like fixing the roads. Then these are all the trucks that I've unlocked, and it tells you where they are. Like there's that particular vehicles in another map called Pipeline Bay. And there's all the contests, which are like time trial events, and then the trophies, my percentages on the trophies and such. Yeah, we've got like travel through every region on a single fuel tank. I haven't done that yet. Stuff like that. I don't believe that thing. I'm just dragging dead weight. Hang on, I'm going to have to see if I can fix this issue. Attachment. That's better. No more dead weight now. Yeah, the chat on my monitor here is broken. But on my phone it seems to be working. Bonus in one way at least. Oh God, stuck again. This is a bit of a tight corner. Get around it, get around it. Scoop that one up. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so, sorted. Bear with me a second. I'm going to put my phone in my cradle thing here so I don't have to keep looking down out of the way. There we go, that's better. I know, I see it there now. Oh no, I've come through the middle again, haven't I? Into the right. Bear with me, I'm just adjusting my seating position. It's better. Are you playing this on PS5? Now then, Darkseid, is that Toichi? Is that Toichi? I hope I've got that right, mate. I'm sorry if I've got it wrong. Or I'll just call you Dark Z. Is that okay? Are you playing this on PS5? Yes, I'm playing it on PS5, but it's the PS4 version. I'm greedy and I want 2 platinums for the same game. I'm playing it again from scratch. So I've already played this game before on the PS5, the actual PS5 version. It is great. Yeah, it's the PS4 version on PS5. I mean, but yeah, the graphics are still really good, even for PS4 game. I love it. How far away am I? Quite some distance yet. Oh, my chat's working again on the screen. Nice one. Been looking at buying this for some time. Yeah, I mean, if you can get it cheap, I would advise everyone in the world to at least try this game. I mean, I love it, and if Ducky is still watching, he's finished this game as well, and he liked it. So there's a few of us that do like it. Spider-Man guy, hello, how we doing? I did that with Skyrim. What, you platinumed it multiple times, did you, Xbox? Okay, thankfully it's working now. Yeah, Spider-Man, it's working, yeah. I mean, the chat was a little bit bugged a minute ago, but it was working on my second screen, or my phone, which is there. But, yeah, it started working again for some strange YouTube weird ways. But yeah, it seems to be working all right. Xbox, did you platinum this game on, like, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, whatever? Well, PS3. You want a platinum down Xbox, would you? PS4 and PS5. Because that game's got like so many versions available. I mean, you could technically platinum it 3 times, right? Are you in Yorkshire or Cornwall? I'm in Cornwall, mate. I live in Cornwall. I'm from Yorkshire, and that's where I grew up, but I live in Cornwall now. Yeah, great game. Yeah, it surprises me when people say they never played or heard of it. Yeah, I feel like this game's got, I think it's one of those what you could call it, like a cult following. If you know what I mean? That this is one of those games that has a cult following for sure. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like it's a bit like a Marmite sort of game in the sense that you either love it or you hate it. And I think most people just hate it because they don't get it, as opposed to they just don't like it. Right, well, I've completely screwed myself here, so this is going to be fun to get out of. We'll leave the pickup truck for now. Come back for that in a sec. Yeah, oh, so you've done it on PS4 and PS5, so you don't fancy going back to doing it on PS3 then, Xbox? I mean, if I remember rightly, the PS3 version is quite buggy and it's quite difficult to do. Bear with me, I'm just going to adjust my lighting situation here because they're dark. What was that then? So when was it you moved? 2018 is when I moved here. Yeah, 2018 feels like a lifetime ago now, to be honest. I think it was either 2017 or 2018. I'm pretty sure it was 2018, so around that time, let's just say. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Come on. Let's get fuel on the way back out. What was it? I need oil barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, 4 oil barrels. Job's a good one. Let's go for it. I did not even know you could stream on PS5 to YouTube. Yeah, you can stream to Twitch as well, but I don't think I have set my Twitch up. I prefer YouTube anyway, just because I've got a YouTube channel, and Twitch I've only ever used it to watch people on there. I'm old, so it's good to learn. Every day's a school day in my world, trust me. I love learning new things every day. No, I never had a PS3 back in the day. Originally had Skyrim on the 360 and didn't get all the achievements. Pick up a cheap PS3 and go for platinum in it again. Why not, eh? I mean, I would. I mean, I've got the PS3, but I don't think I've got Skyrim in it. I might pick a cheap copy up and do it. I've never been to Cornwall. Nice, isn't it? It's miles away though. Yeah, Ducky, it's it is nice, especially in like the spring, summertime. And yeah, it is. It's miles away, depending where you live, mate. I'm not sure where you live, but yeah, it's quite a distance for a lot of people. But yeah, I love living down here. It's a lot quieter than up north. Oh yeah, you said Liverpool, didn't you? My bad. Yeah, my missus is from Liverpool. She's from West Derby, is that right? I'm pretty sure that's where she's from originally. But yeah, she lives down here now, obviously. Only bought a PS3 about a month ago to play the older Gran Turismo games. The older Gran Turismo games they're good, but they're not as good as the PS2 ones. I think they did a lot of things wrong with like Gran Turismo 5 and 6, but they're still good games. I've platinumed Gran Turismo 6. I wanted to platinum Gran Turismo 5, but Jesus Christ, you have to complete the 24-hour endurance races, and I'm just not down for leaving my PlayStation on for like a month at a time just to complete some races for a digital trophy, if you know what I mean. Um, yeah, Liverpool. I can't wait for spring. She hate winter. Don't we all? We all hate winter, right? I mean, us, especially as Brits, that's what we do. We whinge about the weather, even if it's warm or cold. But yeah, winter, I hate it because, like the weather at the minute down here, it's raining and it's high winds, so there's no incentive to want to go outside. Hence why I'm driving through crap weather in a game instead. Is it always chocker? Oh, Cornwall, is it always chocker? Not always, mate. I mean, at this time of year, it's quiet everywhere. Like St Ives, for example. St Ives is the next town on from where I live. But yeah, St Ives is always busy in the summer, like ridiculously busy with people. But no, at this time of year, it's relatively quiet, and it's nice at this time of year. When it's quiet, it's just because that we don't get the good weather. Or by the time the good weather does come, tourists are here. And then that means we don't get, as locals, we don't get to enjoy it as much as we'd like. But it's not that bad. It's not always stacked out. I need to get up here steadily. Yeah, West Derby is a nice area. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where she's from. Don't quote me though, but I am pretty sure. I mean, she's got family that live on Brookside, and when I first went to Liverpool with my missus and we went to Brookside to see her family, I was blown away because I'd only ever seen Brookside on the TV show, and I never actually knew it really existed, to be honest. I thought it was a TV set, so I was a little bit nerdy about that. I'm tempted to. It's one of my top shelf games. Oh, you get it again on PS3, yeah? Is that what you mean, Xbox, yeah? Hate going anywhere that's busy. You and me both. I don't even like leaving house if it's busy these days. I can't do like big gatherings anymore. Like the older I've got, the less inclined I've got to like shopping centres or pubs even. I can't go in pubs anymore. Just because there's too many people. I hate being around big groups of people. I don't know why, it just makes me feel claustrophobia and just weird. You prefer the Fat Slim or Super Slim PS3? The Fat looks cool, but it's a bit big and heavy. The Slim is probably the best one because you can actually still jailbreak those models as well, and they're a lot more reliable than the Fats. But I've got a Super Slim sat just here below my finger, well, where my fingers are pointing. And the Super Slims are really good. I mean, yeah, they're a bit made of cheaper materials and it's that sliding top, but it's quiet, it barely makes any noise, and I've got the 500 gig flavour one, you know, the one with the biggest hard drive. But yeah, I don't mind the Super Slim. Slim or the Super Slim are your best bet. With the fat ones, it's just a matter of time till they fail anyway. They're not exactly reliable, the big ones. Unless you're a bit of a techie, you know, you can probably open it up and reball it and repaste it all and stuff. If you were down for doing that, then it's a good project, if you know what I mean. I have a 60 gig all boxed up and use a red Super Slim. It's very quiet spot. Yeah, I used to have a 60 gig one, but I got offered silly money for it, and I'm like, yeah, go on, take it. It'd been sat in a box for years. I was like, yeah, I'll take the money, but in hindsight, I wish I'd have kept it now because it was boxed and it was the one I bought on launch day. I mean, I had one. Well, at the time when the PS3 came out, I worked for Game, and I was there at the midnight launch working of the PS3, and I already had one put in the back. So when I finished work, I was like, yeah, straight home and I'm playing on it. But yeah, the Super Slims are spot on. Hey man, nice to see you later. Prince of Patria, I hope I've said that right, mate. But yeah, thank you for joining. Yeah, I've only recently started live streaming, and I'm actually enjoying it. So I'm normally a bit of an introvert, so I'm enjoying the talking to people and just enjoying a game vibe, if that makes sense. Come on, am I stuck here? Oh, I'm still moving. An inch. Right, no, we're gonna have to get out of here. And then you can upgrade the PS3 hard drive to SSD. Yeah, you can. Yeah, as long as it's a 2.5-inch SATA drive, that's all that matters. Or a 2.5-inch drive, whatever. But yeah, I know you can do it. I was thinking about doing mine, but then I don't really want to have to spend more money on things that I don't have to spend money on. I'm a bit tight like that. Have you ever sold your consoles on eBay and such? By the way, sold on PS1 and that. I've sold a few things on eBay, but the last time I sold something on eBay, the buyer tried to scam me and say I'd sent him something that I didn't. But yeah, I don't really use eBay anymore. And as for consoles, I tend to just keep them. And so much so that I've got I think 5 PS3s, about 8 PS2s, and I think 6 PS1s, 2 PS4s, and 2 PS5s. I just tend to keep them nowadays. You never know, someone might give me a bit more money than what they're worth at any given time in the future. I don't really know. Recently put a 1 terabyte in a Super Slim. How does the Super Slim work with a 1 terabyte SSD? Does it work all good without any blips? Because I know PS3s can be a bit dicky with certain hard drives, can't they? Did you ever play any of Test Drive Unlimited games? They're one of my favourite racing games. You know something? I've got Test Drive Unlimited 2, is it, on the PS3? I can't seem to see it. It is on here somewhere. But I do have one of the Test Drive game. I'm sure it's Test Drive Unlimited 2, right, on PS3. But yeah, I've got that. I've played about 10 minutes of it, and I really want to get into playing it. I do love racing games, but the problem I have with racing games is that I prefer track racing games rather than street racing games. I just can't get into street racing games. They have to be track ones for me. And I believe Test Drive is a street racing one, right? But most of the Need for Speeds, the Need for Speed Shift games, I enjoyed. The rest, not so much. I don't know, I just prefer track racing. Just block buyers who scam you. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really use eBay anymore. I mean, the one thing I sold to someone, he basically complained to eBay and said that I sent him a DVD case, an empty DVD case. And I'm like, why would I do that? But eBay sided with him, and I had to they gave him his money back. But then I said to eBay when he sent me back the empty DVD case, I basically just said, well, this is not what I sent. And then eBay gave me my money back as well. And I'm like, well, fair enough, I didn't lose anything, but I feel a little bit scammed at the fact that this kid's basically got something for free now. I didn't like that at all. So yeah, I just stopped using it. I find Vinted easy as hell to use, and I know people have issues on Vinted, but I've never had a single issue. Maybe I'm lucky in that sense, but yeah, I've not had any problems on Vinted. Every problem I've had has been on eBay. I think PS3 struggles with anything over 1.5. Right, I might look into that. I mean, how much is a 1 terabyte SSD for a PS3 these days, Lou? I mean, if they're not too expensive, I might look into getting one. And are the load times noticeable? The SSD versus the bloody other one. Is it faster? Is it better for it? I still need to pick up Grid on PS5. Oh god. My comments are messing up in the corner again. Apologies, but I can still see him on the phone. What was I saying? Grid on PS5. Oh, Race Driver Grid. I got the platinum on that. I actually really enjoyed that. It was free on PS Plus, I think, at one point. Pretty sure that's where I played it and platinumed it. But yeah, I enjoyed that. What was it they bought for me, by the way? Scammed you on, if you don't mind me asking. Spider-Man, it was Chrono Trigger on the Nintendo DS. A complete copy of Chrono Trigger on the Nintendo DS. I got 115 for it, and then obviously when they got it, they basically just picked an empty DVD case off the shelf or wherever and took a picture of it and then sent me that and said that I'd sent them the wrong thing. It really pissed me off that someone's got a rare, expensive DS game for nothing, basically. Right, we're nearly there. Missions took a wee while, innit? But yeah, anyways, I was saying about the fact that they got away with an item for free. I just don't understand what eBay's method is for allowing that. I mean, granted, it's a case of their word against mine sort of deal. But still, I just think it's a bit scummy that someone gets to keep a game that they haven't effectively, they're not paid for, right? This, I'm making a meal of this here. Come on, get up there. Right, let's just ditch the pickup. Prices of memory have gone through the roof. I can 75 Samsung experience now. How much? 185. Jesus. Is that something to do with all this drive for everybody obsessing over frigging AI? So the prices of, like you say, memory have gone crazy just because of AI nonsense. Is that what it's about? I mean, I won't use AI. I think AI's... I mean, it probably has its place, but I mean, it's just shit, innit? I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers are using it in, like, their... what's it called, the thumbnails, and to help them do the edits and the scripts and all that shit, but to me that just seems like you lack creativity if you have to rely on an AI program to do that sort of shit for yourself. Do you know what I mean? I don't even edit my videos. That's why if you ever see any of my stuff and it's not like flashy and stuff, I just can't be bothered with that crap. Did I leave that pickup behind? I did, didn't I? I'll come back for you. Yes, memory and RAM is a bit request to. Yeah, I see stupid, man. I mean, I know people say AI has its place, but I mean, I've seen Terminator. I don't need that in my life. I don't want Skynet becoming self-aware, thank you. And I know Microsoft are pushing big into AI, aren't they? So I reckon Microsoft will be, what is it? Skynet. Skynet is them. Right, next zone. A new zone. We can have a little scout around. I'll do the mission first and then use the scout to find the watchtowers and open the map up. Right. I've got a damaged truck, so that's no good. Right, so the service area is right there, so that means I can just leave the pickup truck here. Oh, there's only three. 3 towers in the map, that's fair enough. In fact, I'll just take the truck with me. I'll do. And what's that? Xbox is looking like it's going to come to an end very soon. Here's a nightmare. Yeah, I've seen something about the new... Oh god, the new head of Xbox is an AI manager or something. Not sure why they'd do that, but yeah, I imagine Xbox as a brand will probably cease to exist soon, and it'll just be Microsoft Games or Microsoft Gaming or something. That's how I see it going, but I don't tend to follow much in the way of AI, so I won't know. Game. I've gone to... Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man Game have been terrible for years. I mean, when I used to work for them, they were great. But this was way before they bought Game Station and destroyed them. But yeah, Game, believe it or not, Game used to be a good company. But yeah, over the last, 10 years or so, they've just, or even less. Oh God, they've just been killing the business model off as a whole. Like they stopped doing trade-ins and second-hand stock. Now it's just like a bloody toy shop when you go into Game. It's ridiculous. Right, here we are. We're here. Ideal. Job done. Stop engine. Find my pickup. What's that? Game has gone bad for sure. The last one in Bristol is gone. Oh, is it? Did they still even have a shop, like an actual shop, or was it a, what's it called, concession in Sports Direct? Because the only two game outlets we have down here in my area at least, they are both in the concession sort of side of things, where they're inside Sports Directs, and they've never got anything in there, and the prices of games, like there was a game I was looking at the other day in Game. I went in just to see if they had any deals on, and it was ridiculous. It was like 70 quid. Dragon Age Veilguard, I saw it, and it was like 70 quid. And you can pick that up for like 8 quid from CEX. And there's a CEX literally just up the road from the one I was in. So it's kind of pointless to use Game anymore, right? What's that? Nvidia's pushing AI too. Sounds right, mate. Aren't all these companies using it now? I mean, I know Sony are dabbling a little bit in that. Is it PSSR or something, which is an AI upscaling or whatever? As a result of a RAM problem, we might say PS6 in 2028. See, I don't mind about the PS6 getting delayed. I mean, has there really been any big games on PS5 yet? And I'm not really bothered. I'm happy with all of this. I don't need the modern systems, really. The only reason I'm using a PS5 now is because I want to stream this for you guys. I was using my PS4 up until yesterday's problems. I haven't bought a game from Game in about 20 years. See, I haven't used Game since I left working for them. Just don't see the point anymore. CEX, everything is cheaper in CEX, and if you go in the store, you can see the conditions before you buy anyway. Don't buy games from Game. Me neither, Spider-Man. It's like, they're not even Game anymore, are they? They sell plushies and Lego more often than not now. And what is it? Funko Pops. That's another thing they sell a lot of. Yeah, they had a shop where it was half an internet cafe and half a game, just sell plushies and board games. Yeah, that's exactly what they are now. Yeah, I mean, they don't even have dedicated game staff on them anymore. The one I went to in Penzance, which is a bit near me, I went in and there was no one around. I had to go and find a member of Sports Direct staff, and the staff member were like, oh yeah, we don't have staff on there no more. It's just whoever works here operates the counter. And I'm like, do you know anything about games? And he's like, not a clue. What the hell? This gen can last them 3-4 years. Yeah, I agree, Luke. I mean, this gen needs to just, well, we need to just let it go on a bit longer, don't we? Concrete slab to fix the bridge. The problem is how do I get that concrete slab from there? Hang on, let me just check my map. Did I have another truck in Northport that was near the northern edge? No? But yeah, there. Here we go. We're going to make a bit of a task for myself now. Yeah, this gen needs to last longer, really, doesn't it? Hang on, bear with me. I've got a notification on my phone. No. Nothing of any consequence. Right, we're going back to... Just going to go that way. Just set the map there and we're golden. And I've got 2 trucks in this area, then I think we'll be set. We're moving on with this next area then. Also, if you're on PS2, Which is the black crossover and red. Truth be told, Spider-Man, when PS2 was out, I didn't have any. Didn't have a PS2. I missed that generation. But now I've got a black, silver, and pink PS2. Yes, I've got a pink one. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of PS2s now. But back in the day, I didn't have a single PS2. I just missed that generation altogether. I mean, I was still playing PS1 in the early 2000s, and then I got a PS3 at launch. I did have an Xbox 360 for a little while, but it red lighted, and that I got it new, and it red lighted within, I think it was like within like 2 months. It red lighted, and then I didn't bother again with Xbox after that. Yeah, PS2. Believe it or not, I've only ever really played like maybe 10, 15 PS2 games back in the day. That was not because I owned it was just because friends owned them, or people whose houses I were at for whatever reason. Great console, so many good games. Yeah, there is a lot of good games on it. I mean, I've got a few PS2 games now, but it's games that I obviously missed out on that I wanted to play. I mean, there's more good PS2 games out there than what I own. You know what I mean? It's just ones I really wanted to play, like the Suikoden games, Grandia 2, Jade Cocoon 2. And there's a few other games. I mean, there's a couple of more PS2 games I still want to get. I think the Shadow Hearts games. There's 3 of them that I want to get them. But yeah, that's about it really on PS2. I think I could quite easily say my PS2 collection is complete in my mind once I get them games. Have you got either of the 8-bit mods memory cards of PS1 and PS2? No, I haven't. Are they basically like putting an SD card into a formed PS1 card so you can have more memory? If they are, I'd be quite interested in getting something like that. I bought a 360 from a mate in 2007. It ringed within a month. Sent it after it fixed, sold it, and bought a PS3. Yeah, I didn't look. Once I got the PS3, I didn't look back. I mean, I know people go, "Oh, PS3s were crap," but I really enjoyed the PS3. I didn't mind it at all. Right, I think I need to get to there, right? So there, let's get to there. See if I can cross the river there and get up there. I think that's probably going to be what I have to do here. Hang on, I'm changing it to daytime. I cannot stand the night time. Right, take some fuel from you. Right, wrong bit. Refuel. Yes, then we can back to save supply for this minecraft. Oh, really? You might have to send me a link to something like that, Luke. If you've got Insta or whatever, just send me a link to where I can get them from. I'd be quite interested in them, because the problem I have with PS1 memory cards, I'll show you now. I've got 2 in my PlayStation, which is there, my PS1, and then I've got this little box thing, and it's full of PS1 memory cards. I've just got like loads of these things hanging around. Oh, hang on, I've got something here. Oh god, I'll reply. I've got an Instagram message from Jason. I'll reply to him in a second. But yeah, I'd be interested in those things, though. The problem with PS1 is just I've got so many games and I've not got enough memory for the amount of games I've got. But I'll have to look at getting something like that. What's that over there? I'll check that out in a bit. I've got a notification off of Vinted too for things that I've favourited. No, someone wants way too much for a game, and I favourited it open for a discount, and they still want way too much for it. another one. Sorry. Yeah, again, someone overpricing games by like 20%, if not more. Concrete slab for the broken bridge. Little fuel trailer there. I might drag you with me and make use of you. Concrete slab. Yep, there we go. And how can I get to there from here? I'd be best off just going back that way, wouldn't I? Back down the hill, cross over. Yep, that'll do. Back down the hill, cross over, drag this trailer with me, put it in a better place. Yeah, wrong button. What's that? Remove all those saves to the mem card Pro. Really ideal when you own hundreds of games. I think the PS1 one is about 25 quid. You'll have to send me a link or something, so I know where to look. Or is that what I just searched for? What did you say it was called again? The 8-bit mod memory card. Is that what I just searched for and it'll come up? Yeah, as you know, I've got too many PS1 games for the amount of memory cards I own. But back onto the road, I feel like this is going to go badly. Come on, get up there, we're going. Come on, get up there. Around the PSP, moving this out. Yeah, I didn't really use them back in day. I think I mentioned this yesterday, or was it the day before? And PSP didn't really vibe with it, but I've got a few now. I've got more now than I ever did in the past. But when I got one, I only really played MotorStorm, Arctic Edge. I'm sure it's called Arctic Edge, and Gran Turismo on the PSP. That was about it. I mean, I never played any other game on PSP really, other than them. That one game. Was it equal 8,190 memory cards? Memory cards. So like 122,000 blocks. Yeah, that's what I want, man. That's great. I think that's the plan, right? Oh, there's more stages? What the hell? Service spare parts I need now. Glorious. I thought it was just the one thing. Oh. That's easy. It's just there. What am I whinging for? It's like round the corner. Yeah, I'm going to have a look for one of these cards, Luke. The memory card situation's ridiculous with some, like some games take up like, say, 4 or 5 slots or blocks. And you only get 15 on the card. So they fill up really quick, and I don't want to delete stuff. If I So let's just say if I'm playing a game and then I don't finish it straight on and then I want to come back to it later, if I'm filling up memory cards, and eventually I'm going to get to a point where I have to sacrifice a save to make do for other saves. So it kind of restricts me in a way of what I can play. Although I've got a lot of memory cards, so it's probably a bit of a silly comment, but yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one of those things you've just mentioned. Or up to 1 terabyte SSD. Play a lot of LMA. That's 15 blocks. So 1 memory card per save. Yeah, that's another game that what I mean. It's like one game that takes up a full memory card. It's ridiculous. I mean, I know the Premier Manager games do it, and obviously, like you say, the LMA Manager takes up a full card. So if I was to play 3 LMA Manager games on PS1, and there's like 4 Premier Manager games. So if you were to play all 4 of them, that's all 7 of those games combined at the same, roughly like small time frame. That's 7 memory cards taken up straight away. Clearly, they didn't optimize the file size for saving on a lot of those sort of games, though, did they really? For a game to take up a full card is a bit insane. There we go, bridge done. Right, we can have a look at some jobs now. What I said I was going to do, I was going to do some scouting, wasn't I? So I want to get them towers done. That way, maybe? Yeah, I think we'll go that way. We'll left and turn down there. Let's take some fuel. There we go, full fuel now, let's go. In the river. Oh, that was an easy challenge to do. We'll do that in a minute. Get out of there. Fuel station there. Didn't need to do that then. Let me just evaluate where I'm going here. Turn around and go down there. down a bit. Send your message on to link for them. Oh yeah, you have, yeah. So you have. Legend, mate. Thank you. I'll have a look at that a little later on when I'm not on stream. Yeah, alright. It's all goosey. Alright, so we're gonna turn off up there to get to the tower. Right, oh. Go. On here. Get this one done. One button. Right, so I'll go. Have a look, see where we're at. No upgrades there. There's another tower there. Hopefully when I meet the alien event in isolation, he doesn't do the jazz hands. like in Alien, yeah, the first movie when he just goes like that, yeah. A great movie, but it was by now, like modern day, you can clearly tell it's a dude in a rubber suit, right? Shall I put Alien Isolation on actually? Shall I stream that in a bit? Shall I have a break from some SnowRunner and put some Alien Isolation stream on? What do you reckon? I've got it installed on my PS5, so. Right, okay. Come on, someone drop me a comment, tell me what you think. Shall I just keep playing this, or shall I give us some input? Sounds good. Yeah, I tell you what, let me finish this bricks mission here. That's on here, and then I will reposition my truck. Are you playing on hard mode? Apologies if I butchered that name there. No, I'm not. I'm not playing on hard mode. No, I'm just. I'm trying to just play the game at my own leisure without stressing too much, basically, about certain things. I did do hard mode on the PS5 version though. Sounds good. Hey player, how about here we go? It's good. still alive in the game? By how many humans are still alive? On Alien Night, what is the loads is there? I thought it was just you and the alien on that game. I didn't realise there was multiple aliens still around. Humans still around. Okay, so I'll just start a new game. I'll finish this mission, I'll put Alien on, Isolation on, but I'll start a new game, because like I said, I got to chapter 3, and that's as far as I got. So yeah, I'll finish this objective, and then I will go and I'll have a toilet break and make a coffee, so that'll probably take me, I don't know, 10 minutes tops, and then what I'll do is I'll load up Alien Isolation and we'll do a Alien Isolation stream. But I might have to terminate this stream and then start another one straight away, because obviously this one's titled as a SnowRunner stream, so I feel like that might be a bit misleading to people if I have an Alien Isolation stream on the SnowRunner stream, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll finish this and then we'll do some Alien. And you guys will get to laugh at me shite my pants anyway, because I'll be totally honest with you. Horror games do not do it for me, and you'll witness it firsthand how much Alien scares the crap out of me. Thankfully, it's not pitch black, as in like the night time, so I might do a little better. What trucks work best for you? Different variety, really. Depends on the task at hand for the different, in regards to which trucks work best. This truck I'm using now, to be fair, is pretty reliable. I mean, I know it's not the best in the game, but it seems alright to me. I mean, I know the Tiger, is it called the Tiger 6 something or other? I know that's a popular truck in this game. 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I don't bloody know. I know that's a popular truck in here. So this thing, the Western Stars, I think he's only let me down once, and that was when it tipped over while lifting metal beams. Other than that, it's been quite reliable. Slow as of was quality. Yeah, that's the one. Is that the one with the eight wheels, the 8x8 as of? Obviously, I've not got that truck yet because I'm just going through rather than going across and back. I'm just going through. So yeah, I can't use that yet. But I do remember using that one. It's a red one, isn't it? I remember using that in the main game. For me, it would be the Cat and the International. I don't think I've used either of those ones. I'm going to call you 94 Gaming if that's okay. But yeah, I've used loads of different trucks, but I don't think I've used that one. Now then, Paul, how you doing? I'm gravy, mate. By gravy I mean good. Just ignore my lingo. But yeah, I'm sound, mate. I think I'm gonna. Those trucks are my go-to trucks in the starter. It's the starter trucks, but I've used them in all seasons. Oh yeah, I've not used any of those ones. I think that if they're DLC trucks, I'm not using any DLC trucks in this. I'm using base game only. So I've got. When I played this on PS5, I've got most of the DLC trucks, including that Mastodon thing, and that thing breaks the game. You can complete every mission with that without fail. So I'm using just the base game trucks, no DLC. Let me just catch up on them comments a sec. Yeah, the red one. Yeah, I thought it was. It's got like a yellow stripe around the front, I believe. But I know it's really slow. I think if I remember rightly, that's a good truck to use for the vibration module thing. It very rarely tips over. That is actually DLC but free. Yeah, I'm not using any, even the free DLC ones, because there's a couple of free ones, I believe. Is the like a? I can't remember the name of it. It's not an international. It's one of the big trucks with a little rampy overcab bit that goes over the top of the cab. I forget the name, but again, I know that's free DLC, but I'm not using any. International 520 as vanilla trucks. Is that one I should already have by now? Because I can't remember what trucks I've already got. Hang on, let me have a look. All my trucks are in Northport Garage, down wherever the Northport Garage is. There it is. International HX. Yeah, I've already got the HX 520. Yeah, I have used it. I just didn't remember what numbers it was of a truck, to be honest. Those trucks, your go-to trucks. Yeah, sure. Run, yeah. Right. I think this is a good point as any to have a break from SnowRunner for a little bit, and quite possibly, yeah, I'm gonna stream some Alien Isolation now. My first time playing it, so I'm gonna end this stream right here. Has an insane engine. Yeah, it does to that truck. I'm going to end this stream here, and then I'll start another stream in about 10 minutes. I'm just going to go to the toilet, make a coffee. Yeah, and I'll be back in 10 minutes with an Alien Isolation stream. So thank you for tuning in if you're only here for SnowRunner. If you want to see me crap my pants at Alien Isolation, tune in. I'll catch you in a minute. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this.